Got him. Hey everyone, we are going to, today, we're going to clean up. I picked up this sander right here from Harbor Freight, and we're going to clean all of these top rails, the gunnels if you will, on the aluminum boat. We're going to hit them with the sander, and then I'm going to see, we're going to do it on both sides, this side as well. I'm going to see what it'll do to some of this other stuff. I don't know if it'll take some of this really caked on paint off.
And have gloves on it before you do it.
Yeah, and safety goggles. Also, we're going to pull this piece of wood off, and we're going to take it to the hardware store and get a new piece cut and put a new piece on. This is 40 grit sandpaper on here. I know it's a little bit of overkill.
Oh yeah, it's overkill.
But we need overkill.
But it would tear this whole place up. What if we destroyed this whole place? That would be not cool.
Well, we're not going to do that because that would be not cool. Come over here. Look at it. Take this off of here. Like that. See this paint right here? Well, that takes it right off of there. Look at this right here. I mean, it just stripped it off. See where I came down in here and got into it? And then I'm about to get into all of this. Later on, I'll get into this. And then I'll get into some of that. Look at all of these screws. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got a bunch of screws. Oh, these go all the way through to that. All right, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. These are here. All right, well, let's just see what we've got. Let's see what I can take out. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. These are all filled in. Okay. Definitely wasn't expecting that. All right, hold on. So what am I gonna do now? Because these are all filled in, I'm gonna have to tap them out. So let me go ahead and tap all these out, clean these out, and then I'll start pulling them. But as you can tell, they're filled with paint. Each one of these little screw heads are filled with paint. These are not. Those 4 are attached to this. So I guess I might as well just take this off too. All right, now slowly squeeze. Whoa. All right, try. All right, hold on. Let me tap it some more. Hold this right here and just get it right on top of this screw right here. Make sure you get that in there. Is that in there? Let me see this real quick. Dang it. So this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. These screws are not, they're just spinning. And all it's doing is drilling out the hole, or as we say in Tennessee, wallering it out. What do you think we're going to have to do now?
I have no idea.
So I figured it out. I had to go from the other side, from this side right here, and I had to hammer it out with this and a screwdriver and this little bit of pliers. All three of them did the trick. So now that's not very long, but we can find screw heads like this right here easy. Okay, this is where we're at. We got out this screw. We didn't get this screw out. We ended up just prying it loose because it was spinning. We got out that screw right there. All of these. This one, it's just spinning. This one's spinning. This one right here, I can pry it out. These four, I'm gonna have to Dremel them off. So I need to go get a Dremel head. I've got some grinding heads, but I just don't have a cutting head. Yeah, see, I'm able to break some of these screws. But here's all the screws that we've taken out. I'm gonna have to get all new screws, but I'm saving them so I can go match them up at the hardware store.
I'm still working.
But these right here, so these guys spin here, and then, like, turn that one, Kai. Kai, turn this one. Are you able to get it?
Yeah.
So, all right, see how this is turning? Well, when he's turning this little bolt back here. Yeah, see, other way. Yeah, see, it just spins in a circle. So we're gonna have to Dremel those off. So it's always more difficult, it seems like, than you think, man, this is gonna be a breeze. And it definitely was not a breeze, but that's all right. Makes it more fun, the challenge at the end.
And then challenge, and then challenge, and then
Yep,
challenge.
but what do challenges do?
Don't give up.
That's right.
And if you give up on your games, just don't give up.
That's right, don't give up. This is what I teach Kyle all the time, don't give up. That challenges are good for us, and they make us stronger.
Stronger and then smarter.
What's that?
Stronger than smarter.
That's right, stronger and smarter. And we're definitely not going to let this 1964 Alumacraft boat beat us. This little rotten wooden transom right here. I'm just going to take it off. I want to try to take this off in one piece so I can just take it to the hardware store and match it up perfectly. And when when I match it up perfectly, then I can cut the rest myself. But yeah, man, it's just proven more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought this thing would just be, you know, but I mean, these have been in here since 1964. So I'd say they've served a great purpose, but I just want newer ones in there. Mainly because I'll have somebody very important with me.
And that's only me and Mom.
And that's you and your mother. And I just need to make sure that this boat doesn't take on any water and that we're safe. So off to the hardware store and off to get a Dremel. Day 2, I had to run back and pick up some drill bits to drill out the heads of these screws so I can actually get it open. Remember where I left off is I couldn't get the screws out. So let's give this a try. I didn't bring OMG Jr. with me. He said something about that he wants to take a nap. I said, okay, I'll go finish up. So let's get to it. Okay, so I finally just got these knocked through. it took this center punch right here and this rubber mallet, and I had to beat the center punch in through there. I just got these guys out, so but I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave these for now attached to here because I don't want to try to line all that stuff up again later. I just want the screws out of this, and I believe yeah, I have accomplished that. So now it looks like I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws left. Hey, 6 screws left? That's not bad, because really and truly I thought, man, how am I going to get this done? And that only took maybe about 15 minutes to get 2 out. So if they'll all come out either in 15 minutes or less, then I've only got 30, 40-ish minutes worth of work ahead of me, and that's not too bad. So let me get to that. You guys see my tripod back here, but I forgot my little piece that goes on the bottom of the camera to hook on the tripod, so I can't hook it up. So I just have to show you after it's done. I could set it up here, but I'm afraid I'll bump this. Sure enough, I would bump this. I don't know, let me try it, I guess, just for a second. Hopefully I won't bump it. Look at that. I can't get this piece off of here. These 2 pieces were screw heads, so I've already drilled those 2 out. Okay, this didn't take very long. I have 2 more screws left. Look at this. Like I said earlier, I just want to get this piece of wood off so I can match it up, take it to the hardware store, and cut something very similar to it. Okay, I got them out. Oh, look at there, guys. Oh yeah. Hold on. The wood piece fell on the ground. The back of the transom, it's just got some maybe dry glue or something on it. Oh man. Alright guys, check it out. I was able to get all of this whole back wood piece off, but I almost forgot to tell you this, but look at all of this that I did. The top of the gunnel, look how clean it is. Oh, there's a couple spots right in here that I have to get in kind of deep, but look at that right there, guys. I mean, Junior and I worked really hard on that. We got all the way, so look, we stopped there and started working on the transom, and then right at about this little piece right here, we got all of that cleaned up, and it's all cleaned up on the other side as well. Then we started working on the transom. Basically because I was running out of battery juice yesterday when I was over here, so I thought that I would probably run out of battery juice and not be able to work on this at all. But yesterday it seemed like a more difficult project than it has been so far today. So I'm pretty excited that it's gone a little bit better. I do have some screws I'm going to have to get out right here, but that's not going to be a problem. A screw there, a screw here, a screw here. But I'm going to clean all this up, get all this out of here, and run the sander across all that again. Make it look pretty. One step closer. We're getting excited. Closer and closer and closer to getting this out on the water. Take a look at this. I still got some screws I've got to get out, but I was able to get most of the I don't know if that was glue. Oh, look who showed up. Hey.
Hi.
I was able to get most of the glue off and scuff it up real good. There's still some screws I gotta decide what to do with. These two right here, I need two new screws right there. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 long screws, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 10 and 10. And then washers and nuts to go with it. But man, that was some work.
That's me and Dad.
But I'll clean. See, I still got some spots to kind of clean up a little bit. Right around this, there's a little bit of glue. But guys, we are one step further than we were. I'll tell you this. I'm sure there's other ways to do this, and there's easier ways to do this. I'm not really the most mechanically inclined person in the world, but I do know this. I'm going to work really hard to get it done. Here, let me see that. I'm going to work really hard to get it done because I've got someone important in there. This is what I use, the wire brush and my sander. Look at this, I wore this down. And then I've got one on top of there that I've worn down as well. It is a different day, and I've taken the piece of wood off the back of the transom, the old piece of wood. I went out and I purchased a new piece of wood, and I also purchased a jigsaw. And I have it set up right here. Let me show you. As you can tell, I traced out the old transom when I took it off, the old piece of wood that was on the back of the transom. I traced it all out, and then I'm going to take this jigsaw and I'm going to cut out this new piece of wood. And then after I cut all this out, I'll more than likely put some type of weatherproofing sealant on there, waterproof sealant, to keep this piece of wood very, very, very durable for a very long time. Look at this, guys. I think it turned out pretty good. I've got to go back over it and kind of see where I kind of messed some edges up right here. I've got to go back over it and hit it with the sander. I'll do that now and just kind of really smooth it out. But I believe it fits. Let me match it up and see. It is going to match up good. Look at this back here. All right, look at there. So I've got one clamp holding it on, and I've still got some screws that I've got to break loose right here, behind here. And you can see I already, from the old piece of wood, I already drilled the holes. So they're all going to match up perfectly. But I just got to go back over the sides and the top, just kind of smooth it out a little bit with the sander, and then put some waterproof sealant on there. This guy's ready to go. And the wood that's left over, I'm going to take a piece and I'm going to cut it out right here, and then I'll put it in, because I don't want to take this piece out, because look how much, I mean, that's going to be so much work, and it kind of makes me nervous. I didn't want to pull out the rest of these screws right here, so I'm just going to put a cutout piece of board there, just to kind of, and drill it in just a little bit, put some sealant on it, glue it up, and then I might even put something right. Look, I picked that up. Picked that up too for the inside. That's for the outside, this right here. I'll put some kind of wood filler right here. I'll throw that wood filler right here on these and that, and then I'll probably smear it all over this little section. And then, after that, I will, because I've sanded this down once, I'll probably sand it down again, then I'll put some watertight sealant over that as well. It's gonna be great, guys. We're getting further and further. My boy is at home resting. We went fishing today, and a little tired. I'll throw something in there to let you guys see it. So he caught a pretty good sized bass. So. No, it's in there. Is that the sole of somebody's shoe over there? In the water. Here, you stepped in front of it. Get back right here. Straight down where I'm pointing. I think that's the sole of somebody's shoe. Somebody lost their sole. We'll pray for them.
Oh, I got some.
Oh. Just keep coming forward. Keep coming forward. Bring your rod tip down. Bring your rod tip down.
Oh
Hold
God.
on. You have to work with me here, okay?
Oh my God.
Here.
Oh my God.
All right, now bring them on up.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, son.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, look at that. You got a big old bass, son.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Yes. I get $1.
Hold it right here, okay? Remember how I told you how to... well, they got a little bit of sharp teeth, but come on, hold them right there, okay? All right, he's going to jump on you. Remember, hold him like this. There you go, just like that. Hold on, stay right there.
Ow,
Let me...
ow.
Hold on. There.
Oh my God, he is giant. I told you we would catch a fish, but I didn't know something was pulling me out. I got a fish. Oh my God. He is. Oh, look at his fins.
All right. Again.
He doesn't want.
Ready?
Yes!
All right. All right.
Oh my God! We got
You caught your first Florida fish, buddy.
Woo! He got a big one. Woo! My first time catching a fish. Woo! He got this baby. Yeah.
So that's going to be it for today's episode. And I'll come back. And like I said, I'll trim all this stuff out. But I'll come back, take care of it. I appreciate you watching today's episode. If you have not already, please hit the like button. Please consider setting the hook on the subscribe button. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Got him.